One moment. One moment. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Title is correct. So, welcome back to another Final Fantasy 16 T Edition, Part 3. We're now headed for the veldt through the Phantom Forest. So, remember last time we made it through the Imperial camp, saw everything with Doma, completed completed 2 of 3 scenarios. We're in 7 scenario right now. So, if you're new here or watching the VOD, a follow and a sub would greatly help the channel and me. And if you do limited time, as it says in the title, you'll get VIP status, so you don't have to deal with that. So, let's get going. Um, we're gonna be dealing with fire, so let's do flame shield. That works. So, as you can see, I have Sabin in Owen's outfit from FF10. How is chat this fine day? 'Twin Fang, Tiger Rush, Cyan Lun Cure, Shadow Lun Meteor, He gained that from the hero shield. And people are missing out. One moment. Okay. Looks like we can get through here. The Sabin. We can't just wander out here all day. We have to check inside. So Sabin, wait. Don't worry. It'll only take a second. Uh-huh. What in the world? We must leave at once. This is the Phantom train. It's moving. We must get off this train at once. The door won't open. I fear we are too late. What did you say? It carries the souls. How the hell does Doma have this? That's weird. Then we'll stop it for ourselves. So, to all, this is largely the same. You bring the spirit along, and all he has is a dead soul. Which means if he dies, you can't revive him. Uh-huh. Alright, let's stay focused, people. Shadow gained a level. We'll be fighting everything we can. Shadow learned poisonous, have been gained a level. So, of course, the usual shop is here. We don't need anything. Okay. Well, so it does seem like we'll all pretty much either absorb or negate fire, which is what the main element on here is. A lot of good AP on here, good for leveling up Eidolons. I just don't need anything. This one. This song from Chrono Trigger I'm playing is an unreleased song that is played in ROM hacks that was never released in the original still. It's usually an event song for story event. Cyan Lunfiora. I think Shadow already has it. He does. Cyan gained a level. this song, once again, comes from an unreleased track that never came out for Chrono Trigger. It can be heard in ROM hacks. I mean, I'm getting 3 AP. I do have Eidolons now. What is this? The suddenly all coming out? There must be some kind of force here causing this. The train was just sitting here, and then suddenly decides it's time to leave. Cyanlun region. Yes, the time to put my training to use. It's too bad you can't see what's in this car. It's a treasure or something. I'm wondering why the ghost reacts. Because with others, that should be the end of that. So those people don't move on. So, in the OG, this is usually the best spot for to pick up overminds. save point. Tent up. We are not going to really spend any time on the veldt since I have all of Gao's rages. Really, I can move through this fast. Cutting a ghost in half. And yes, drain heals your ghost. It's a lot of items. Of course, I shouldn't be getting any AP because I wouldn't have Eidolons right now. These oversouls or overminds, you want to make sure to get them here in the OG. Or in the Pixel version or the GBA version, as this is the only spot to get them for Gao Shadow gain the level. Then you have the diner. I do highly recommend you do this just for fun, but you do get an HPMP restore. That's why. So come around. Verily 'tis earrings. Now, the earrings are actually a very good accessory when you're facing off against bosses that do water, like certain Eidolons. They no longer pair, but it's half damage. You don't need two in order to raise it. Automatically does it, and it halves water damage. Very important on your first playthrough for certain Eidolons and other bosses. Okay, we know what's coming here. Halt! Ah, not you again. So, you're facing off against Gilgamesh here with his FF5 boss song. Now, he can be quite challenging at this point on your first playthrough because he does a lot of physical and it does quite a bit of damage. That's not gonna work. That means I must have done enough. Crap. That's probably... That's probably this. That's usually the striker. He can be quite a challenge because of the physical he does. Shadow learning sooner. Plus, you're at a low level here. I'm actually lower than I should be, but then... Let's finish Bahamut. Let's check around. See if I've even missed anything. Doesn't look like it in here. He wants to join. No. If Doma's railway was destroyed in fighting, how is this train still here? It does sound like there's a higher power at work here. First mark gained a level, Sabin learned death. Oh, the ghost leveled. Not often does that happen. The ghost leveled up. You heard it here first. And it says Blue Mastered. That's supposed to be Blue Magic. And he's at Strength and Speed 255. How'd that happen with no weapon? One moment. It's not showing up. Up there we go. There's that delay. But this is what they see, not that. Just needed to test something. Stop and gain a level. Shadowland Flare, Ninja Gear X2, Monster in the Box. This one's no different. Lightning is a physical attack. Hyper Wrist, which is what you would get anyway. Verily, Tis Phoenix down. Verily, Sniper's Eye, and 2500 Gil. And as you can see, one of the shops that you don't get for the rest of the train is actually here. And you can rebuy stuff before you couldn't once you set loose that beginning part. I mean, the train's not a great place to level. Zantetsusen cuts anything. Will slice anything in half. Living or dead. Anything unalive or alive. Cyanland shell. And the spirit is also said to be immune, that status changes don't carry over post-battle. Well, hello, Climax. Welcome. Hope your day's going good. You know what song I'm playing now. Oh, it's going great. As usual. And yes, I'm still working on the step achievement. I'm only about less than 50,000 away. And now the ghost leaves. Save point. And up. I could do the suplex train meme here. You know, I've never done it. I'm going to do it. The train should stop if you throw this switch. So, you're the ones who've been slowing me down. So it was you. There was a presence at work here. Suplex. And I just didn't. See, it won't let you. Well, if it does, I'm not sure if Sushi took that out, but it might take multiple. I'll try again. I think it takes multiple times. Yep, there we go. Just did it. But I know how to beat this thing right now. Yes, I just did the meme. And Climax, you were here for it. I still don't know how that physics work, but okay. Maybe it's not mine to question. It seems we've arrived. Whew. I should have known there was a presence controlling the train and everything leading up to that. These people are how did Doma have that many people, but you never saw them? What, the city was already burned down and only the castle remained that quickly? If you want to screenshot that climax, but it's in the video going forward. It's in the video. I did it live on stream. I was thinking I should do the train meme just because I hadn't done it before. It works. Now I'll have it uploaded so I could say that I've done it as well. Okay, let's remove everything off shadow. I will be waiting for us. I've served my purpose. Shadow, thanks for your help. Let's team up again sometime. Okay, we're gonna want water protection. And we definitely don't want that flame shield. So we'll give him the hero shield, which will put water at 0 and 7 will absorb it. Yes, even this long battle is challenging. Don't take it lightly, especially the boss. Tiger Rush. The Opportunists only have about 10 HP, since they are a normal encounter. Phantom Rush. That's supposed to be Stunner. There is a pause. This is why. Because sometimes it attacks twice. I'm gonna play around a bit. I could defeat this very quickly. I don't think that's a bad idea. Secret of Mana plus Trials of Mana. Chrono Trigger plus, definitely. You could also do Flames of Eternity. Basically, he can't hurt me. I pretty much made this battle non-existent. But yeah, I think that would be great. I will be streaming Flames of Eternity as well. Remedy, High Potion. Although I feel that ROM hack is still incomplete. But you've done it on others. It shouldn't be any different. As for Secret of Mana Plus, I haven't played that, but that sounds like something I should be playing. That's piqued my interest. I don't know about Flames of Eternity. Now that I think about it, it does have a beginning and end, but it feels incomplete. But the majority of any achievement should be able to be done for that ROM hack. Having played it already. Now, I would recommend, if you want, pick up Doberman and a couple of others here early on. Okay. Yes, I see that. Yeah, I think that's great. I need to play that game and see what it's about. And Gal's here. But, of course, we already have what we need. I say you should. Let him die. Link me climax on in DM something about Secret Mana Plus if you want, if you can. I'd like to take a look at it. Might be something likely to be something added to the list. I got so many games. But then that's good. I have a backlog to do. Oh, I'll take a look. After this new game plus run plus CEX, I'm gonna play FF4 Ultima Plus. Ah, the random mod. I never like random mods that much. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm so used to playing from beginning to end. I mean, I played Mystic Quest randomizer. It's okay. It's not any different than normal, but ooh, that's good. I don't know why they just turned me off, but like I said, that could be me being stubborn or me not used to playing them. Nice. Yes, I know. Okay, so Ultima weapon, Aegis. Perfect, thank you. We'll take a look. Hmm. So, as I said, I've got all of his rages. This is there because of space, but those 255 here. So, I would highly recommend to any first timers, pick up some of the monsters here for Gal, like Doberman. Don't be like me and have to do it in World of Ruins on the Veldt where it will be harder. Every other thing here can be met more or less with Gal except for the bombs and balloons in the burning house that can be learned at the Soul Shrine. I mean, there's a quick way to do it, but don't fall into the trap I did. Plus, you'll need the money anyway. So, we get Town 3 unreleased song. I can see why this never released. It doesn't fit with mobile its. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go to the inn. So, any inns, you can change your clothes. So, for Gal, we're gonna give him this one. Let's make sure we have everyone changed. No, I don't need to sleep. Okay, that should be good enough. So let's get the letters sold. Send. Yeah, it's that soldier that talked to Leo before Leo left the camp. But after Leo left, it looks like he tried to flee. It's for an item, but even though I already have it, golden apple, I'll still get it again. And now if you talk to this dude and say no, you'll have to do the same thing 4 times, but it resets the letter. Yes, the diving helm. Now, I won't do the shiny quest in IKEA when I get there to trade the shiny helm for 25,000 in gil. If I don't, then I'll still keep it. It's still in the key item achievement room no matter what. Yeah, you always say no and do this. It's boring, I know, but you wouldn't even be able to get down into the trench with the monsters. This should be the last letter. Unless it's the record. Nope. Even though I've been sending letters, she still hadn't heard. That's weird. Hmm. Okay. I've got to do it one more time. It's probably the record one. Yeah, unfortunately, you never get better in Seer. Oh yeah, there it is. Just should be the record. Oh no, the book. So she has been receiving them. And I was wrong. My tabs do move over in New Game Plus, and my Golden Apple and Soma drops. Good to know. Now, a lunar curtain doesn't seem worth it, but might as well get it done. The lunar curtain early on is actually very good. It's a pretty good accessory. Does SOS reflect at low HP, teaches reflect with a high magic evade and evade. So, I mean, it is pretty decent early on. Because it does give you. So if I go here, it does give you magic evade and evade at +5 each. So it's not terrible. Let's give him the Tetra Elemento. And we'll give him the ribbon. Oh, do I give him the Master Scroll? You know what? We're gonna give him the Master Scroll. Believe it or not, chat, the offering, oh, the Master Scroll. The Master Scroll is the original name for the Japanese version before it came west. Gal's able in monster form to attack 4 times with it. And like I said, recommend you gain up some monsters, especially to get this one when you don't have a lot of them. Merkeet, Um, let's put, oh no, I want to resist water, but I don't think I need it that badly. Just because I'm not staying here doesn't mean that you should just plow through. Right now is a very, very good time to get his rages up. Plus, it'll help in the multiplayer battle because it's quite challenging. You can go ahead and do the usual events. Honestly, I have no recommendation should you skip them or not. They have no relevance to the story. So if you miss some, it's not an issue. It's a diving helmet. I think Gal's afraid of heights. I think he's been stuck on the veldt too long. We'll go right for the treasures. You'll always want to go right the first time to pick up the 2 treasures. However, in this ROM hack, we found the Strength tab. You can still meet monsters in the cave. blaster. And yes, like I said, you can still meet monsters in the cave. Diabolic whistle. For those coming in, this is T Edition, but this is New Game Plus. The Green Beret at this point is a very good helmet. You'll definitely want to stay on the veldt to pick up the satellite. Inland float. Tiger Rush. Cyanland Bio, which in T Edition in the newest version here is considered darkness. So if an enemy or boss is weak against dark, that means they're weak to poison. So, there is a pub quest here. So, this means you'll want to sell the shiny helm you picked up at Crescent Mountain and trade it to the item vendor. Why? To complete that, you must complete all pub quests within one playthrough, because it's key in unlocking all costumes to use during your New Game Plus in the World of Balance. Normally, you won't be able to use them here. And the only things missable here in T Edition is the pub quests in the World of Balance before World of Ruin, so make sure you're doing everything. And they're easy to miss. If you miss it, it's not a big deal, but you can't get the quest achievement, which means you can't get the costume on everyone. I'm not sure why Sushi, maybe Climax knows more than me if he's listening, why he tied the pup quest to the costumes. I'm wondering it's because when she joins the Falcon later in that pup quest. You'll want to give with the quest to the item vendor here, but you do get a clean 25,000, which is not chump change at this point. Well, hello, Space Boy. Salute to you. How are you this fine day? Nice of you to jump in. I appreciate it. I know how busy you are. Good. Yeah, I'm just getting ready for the next story mission here. Just want to make sure everything's off. Not everything's off. Let's make sure. I'm sure they did. So, the song, just to forewarn, the song during this next multiplayer battle event is from Tactics, but it's one of the known broken ones that can't seem to be fixed, so it's gonna sound pretty weird and kind of annoying. I'm gonna make it as fast as I can. Because not even a Lula will fix it, and I don't know why they haven't figured it out, why it's broken. It's one of the ones that plays wrong no matter what, so it's not going to sound like it should. Just giving that heads up. Yes, of course it could happen again. I'm glad you're resting up. So, as you can see, everyone's in an outfit. Since I've unlocked costumes, they can each wear their costumes. Well, of course they are. They want that Eidolon. Now, why would he say that? What's his connection to Miranda? I know he does the writing in the World of Ruins to Lola, but that haven't you? That's the Rachel story. How many are we looking like at? They're here for the Eidolon. Then that's where we'll make our stand. Good. Everyone stays in their outfits. So, this multiplayer battle is actually challenging on your first time through. Particularly Kefka as the boss. He can really give you headaches. So, everyone's back in the regular outfits, of course. But let's get everything on. Oh, okay, no, she still has her costume, it's just not showing. Good. So, what I would recommend to everyone who's playing this game on your first run through is whichever team you make your main team, the one that does the majority of the fighting plus the boss, you'll want to make a team of 4, meaning that only one person will have to defend at least one of the sides. The reason is, like I said, Kefka's no pushover. He seems to be faster than normal and can do double spells, including tier 2 or even possibly tier 3. And since your level is so low, it's gonna be a headache. I've seen many have trouble with it. So, everybody else is ready. We'll save it. Remember, even if one of your team dies, it's not game over until all three die. Okay? However, you can help yourself. That's why I say make team of 4. Put Celes in your main team. She'll be on runic duty against Kefka. She should be able to mitigate a lot of the heavier magic he does, particularly second half. Now, I am gonna put a team of 4 on anyway. I don't need to. I could do 3, but I want to show that a team of 4 will work better for your main one. Before in the OG, you only needed 3. That means someone has to be alone. So, we're gonna put Cyan alone. He can handle himself quite good. This is not the way this tactics song is supposed to be playing. So let's quickly boot and get everybody up to speed fast. I want Locke because of the steal I can get off of Kefka. We'll give him the hero shield. Yes, he can automatically dual wield. You're definitely gonna want a ribbon here. Of course, Celes gets her soul leader. Cat Hood for her. Give her the Lordly. And no, it does not teach Ultima. Not in the newer versions. Okay, for him, we'll definitely run a ribbon and a Tetra Elemental. She'll be fine there. She needs the Celeste Triad, the Economizer. And let's give her a ribbon. Actually, with the Lost Seraph, I don't need to. I can give her something else. She won't need it. Oh, yes, she will. Okay, we'll take off this. Just in case I can't runic in time. And you also want to make sure Gal gains everything here. Saves you time. And no, bringing in a heavier target like Savin could work if you've leveled him up enough. He might be useful against Kefka. I don't think they really need relics. Let's finish out equipping Cyan. So Gal gains all the monsters. You can also put on... I know, the song gets kind of annoying because it's not looking like it should. But I also need this. Self. Yeah, right. I guess it's gonna be Kyrian. You know what? We're gonna put on her Zed Witch. Because of what it brings. We'll let him handle that one. So, IO on Gal, not IO and Tiga and Gal's really good. As he'll absorb all elements and pretty much be immune to most status changes. This is fine. I mean, Intigo, once you get it, and I highly suggest you do, will be one of Gal's best early game rages. I stole the Mithros sword. Of course, I already had one. Terra gained a level. If you sub now, even a prime sub, you'll get VIP as well. Lock and Sellers both gain. Even if I let one through the cyan, he can handle it. It's actually better if he is alone. He can handle things better. I will play the long game with Kefka so you can see how hard he is. And it's only due to the fact to your level is why. I did this on my first playthrough. I wanted to make sure Gal gains all rages here. Anything left? Nope. At least not walking up. And worry not when trying to gain Gal's achievement. It'll show 240, but there's really 255. Once you hit 240, it'll say mastered. Before that one, we'll go up and get this one. Once again, I remind this is New Game Plus, so it's a lot easier than it would be normally. I have all endgame stuff on. And then you have the Hell Rider. Make sure Gal gets that. So, you can get a high ether or an elixir. So I'm gonna show you how tough this fight can be. However, even though you don't have the ability in magic now, he can be slowed. Because of this double spell. Right now, he's only using tier 1, but he'll upgrade to tier 2 halfway through. But you make sure on that. Sellers must be on runic duty. He'll upgrade that to bio. This is how tough it can get. Especially if you don't bring Celis with you. But you also have to deal with that. If you want to, you could put Gao into a rage. You have probably a strong physical like Hell Rider. The reason why I don't have her on any absorbing stuff is because Runic will actually make her lose MP. But you see, Celes was the natural counter to Kefka. This fight does end after, like, I think 20 turns or something, I'm not sure. Keep in mind, that double spell, including gravity. And at this point, that's pretty high magic. The battle starts off not that hard, gives you that false sense. And that, oh, I can survive this. Of course, I have slowed him. Actually, out of all the stuff early on, the best to runic is poison. You'll know when he starts second tier. He can do third tier. I'm trying not to kill him that fast. Thank you. I think I'll have Celis in my main team again. She was a hell of an MVP in my first playthrough. Okay, I haven't done enough. Oh, trust me, he'll be starting to do tier 2 spells soon. Because I want to show off to viewers who play this what to expect. And what my recommendation would be. And yes, this team will work. You could bring Sabin. He has the HP. Just make sure you're ready. Now, Toad can't be, but here we go. He's starting to switch to tier 2 now. And yes, Bio would likely kill you at this point, or put you near death. For some reason, Toad cannot be ruined. And remember, at this point, you have no protection versus confuse. And yes, 2s will likely either kill you or put you near death. And this is where it starts to get very frustrating. Because he's pretty fast, and double spell, I don't think you could possibly do this without RNG on your side without Celis. Unlike in the OG, this fight is actually challenging. That's why the fight starts off pretty easy, nulling you into a sense of, oh, I can do this. Until we get to this point, about halfway through his HP. You could do a Sabin dual wield here and hope you get lucky. If you somehow lose this battle, it's not game over, but you lose your main team, which likely means your other teams won't be able to survive. Oh, he just starts doing everything. You know what? Let's give him a little taste of Eidolon. Full AP and the peace ring. It's still here. It's Valgamon. Mm-hmm. Of course it is. And somehow Ramonth is able to sense she's in danger, as if he senses what's going on here. It's responding to her. Yes, you'll need Terra in the World of Ruins to beat this Eidolon. It will not appear, or you can fight until you get her back. Somehow Ramoth senses she's in danger and summons her, although you don't really see how she ends up in Zozo. So, I think we're about to end it here for now. I'll be back later on tonight for more. We'll raid somebody out. So, what I'm going to do here is only choose a team of 3. Because, now why? Because remember, Shadow will be available. However, he has a short stint with you again. However, here in this ROM hack, once again, he will not run away until you reach the Opera House. So, we'll make our team of 3. And we'll take 7. So, now that Salus is... I have to have someone else take over. We'll give him the Omega. So, that was it for that. But what you saw, I'd recommend highly. If you can get lucky, you might, like I said, take Sabin. You might be able to do it. Although I would recommend, if you get poisoned too many times, don't try to remove it. You're only gonna slow yourself down and waste turns. I don't need anything, there is nothing else. We're going to stop now. But for those watching, so if you didn't see this, all of character achievements done. And all but EX and steps done. This is required to unlock all costumes. So is this. And if we come over here, All of my key items are here. All 12 weapons are here. And miscellaneous stuff's here. So pretty much essentially I've completed 95% of T Edition in one playthrough. As I stated in previous vids, I don't recommend first timer trying to go for all character achievements. That requires a lengthy grind. But if you are interested or want to try it, see some of my previous vids. I found some ways that can speed it up, but it's still going to take you time, a lot of time. But good news is if you do start New Game Plus, you don't get them all. You'll get them all naturally anyway. But if you want to, that's on you. So everything other than Edgar's thing, Gal's thing, you must do 500, Twin Fang 250 times. Well, thank you, Ron7000, for the raid. Appreciate it. I hope your stream went well. I was about to end for right now. Ooh. Well, I'm playing 6T edition romhack. But that's good that you've been playing 6 and you're good. Ooh. Well, that's good. How do you like it so far? And it's really good. Good. Where are you right now? If you don't mind me asking. Ah, okay. You should be fine in there. What level are you right now? Good. Right. Locks. Okay, then you should be able to take out the red dragon in there as well. But yeah. And yeah, usually most players will get lock last or second to last because Phoenix Cave is hard. Good. Mm-hmm. Go in T edition here is actually good. He'll be good in there. Yep. You haven't beaten the red dragon yet, because you haven't gone in. You should be able to handle him. Your level is fine for where you're at. Yes, if you have any fire protection, best put it on. You should have a flame shield or something already. Perfect. Make sure you equipped it. But you should be able to beat it at that level. Technically, you should be able to do pretty much all the dragons at that level. Although the other two are in Kefka's Tower, so make sure to do that dragon. Oh yes, the Storm Dragon. Yes, don't do him yet because he's pretty fast and you may not be able to keep up. Yeah, that usually happens. I've seen many play 6 fall to that. But you should be fine at this point. You really have no way to protect versus win, so yep, you don't. You don't have any protection versus win, so you're kind of on your own. However, use the Aegis Shield, Flame Shield, Ice Shield to at least give you some magic block. It's the best you're going to be able to do. Oh, good. Although Strago has way better blue magic, Step Mine is good. So yeah, you should be fine going forward. Good. You should be fine. $320,000 steps. Well, I don't know how. Yes, it does. Yep. I think you'll do fine. So, as for me, if you end up having trouble with something, couple of levels up to 43 should be fine. You should be able to clear the rest of the game. Although, to be Kefka, I would recommend 50 to 60, but you should be able to clear the majority of the content now while you're at your current level. Any other questions I can help you with? Okay, shoot your questions out. Are you playing the OG6 or the GBA version? So, to your first question, after the ending. Okay, no. Only the GBA, the Game Boy Advance version, has the extra stuff. The original one, once you beat the game, that's it. To your second question, during all of Shadow's dreams, it doesn't alter the ending, it alters what shows up as him in the credits. So instead of Shadow, it'll be Clyde. What other questions? Shoot at them. I'll try to answer you the best I can. So, in the OG, you never get to see the full Shadow story. They left a lot of it out. And no, not in what you're doing. Here in this ROM hack, you do get to see how that how Shadow's story fully turns out and it closes. A lot of stories are left untold in what in your version. The story of Locke and Sulla stays unfinished. Here in T edition, it actually closes successfully. Gal's one with his father also closes successfully. So pretty much, oh well, so what you'll see, I won't spoil it. You haven't reached that point yet, so I won't say anything. I want you to experience it. But yeah, um, go ahead, do all of Shadow's dreams so you can get his actual name. Okay, then you should be getting his actual name. Yep, it'll show up in the credits once you beat Kefka. Shadow's past is very complicated. There's a lot more to his story that you don't get to see. Mm-hmm. Any anything else I can help you with? Keep shooting them. Keep shooting those questions without. I won't say any spoilers for what's ahead for you. Unless you want me to. No. However, if you talk to the dude in Notch once you get locked, make sure you get the Kush shield. If you talk to the weapon shop dude in here, once you get locked, you'll see what I mean. But no, the ultimate weapon, or the Atma weapon, which is actually not the correct name. That was a mistranslation. It is the ultimate weapon in the Japanese version. But the Atma weapon should be good for you. There is a way to upgrade to a more powerful sword, yes, through the Colosseum, but that's not the way. Anything else? Hmm. Yeah, well, it doesn't let you heal. You still have to fly everywhere. So, if you want to be Doomgaze, mm-hmm, you'll want to have Shadow have the memento on. Just ignore the noise in the background. You'll want to have the memento ring on Shadow and Realm to avoid the instant death it does. Other than that, make sure you're not at the multiple of 5 for level 5 death. But there's really nothing else I could tell you. That at least assures that you can survive him. That's about the best I can tell you. I would say if you really want to move fast through him, because I know how much of a pain he is, you could do offering on Sabin, give him 2 claws, or give him the Atma weapon plus another weapon. Try to get in as much damage as you can. Oh, if you've been to Fanatic's Tower to get the safety bit, that will also protect versus instant death for anyone. The key to him is surviving his instant death moves. May I ask, what's your final team going to be? Or are you keeping everyone balanced? While I'm answering, we can move on. Let's change music. Okay, yeah. Celis is actually good. I've used her on my first run through T Edition here. That's a good team. Lock you want for steel. Mm-hmm. take a look at this. So it's pretty much the same. You don't need to be at 99 to win. You can beat the OG game at around 50 at the low end level wise. Oh, you talking about stat boost? There's so much to talk about this game. I dare say this is one better. But yeah, the level grind, that's why you don't really need to grind that many levels. So, I'm going to get Shadow again. So, he charges you 3,000, but now he won't run. And yes, I'm in his Clyde outfit. And yes, he can dual wield in this ROM hack. Anything else? Yes, make sure to have this for Doom Gaze. I don't need it on now. Probably give him that to absorb full elements. We'll give him Phoenix. So, there are jobs here. Give the help. Make sure you do this. So, the opera ticket is a key item that you can re-pick up in this ROM hack from the auction house if you do this quest. On your first playthrough, you should, because you can get it back. I'm not, because I don't need to, because I already have it in my key item room. But you want to do all of your pup quests. Give her the tickets, and then so in this ROM hack, Darwell's tomb is actually here. Of course, you can't go in. Flame rod. Want to make sure I have everything. I'm gonna try something. Anything else, Ron, I can help you with, or you just like what you're seeing? Let's see if this works. It does. It's a little known trick that using holy waters against undead or zombie enemies will kill them instantly. I mean, don't think this works in the OG version. Not that I've seen. Doesn't mean that it doesn't. So yes, Ron, here's Shadow and his Clyde. We'll get down to Jiddo and then finish for now. Hmm. Diffractive laser. Okay, I think instead we'll end it here. So, thank you all for joining me. Sorry this went longer than I had anticipated. So, thank you, Ron, 7,000 for the raid. Appreciate it. Join me later on tonight as we continue with part 4. So, if you're still watching the VOD and still here, a follow and a sub would greatly help me and the channel out, and you will gain VIP status and have ad-free. So, let's see who to raid. Let's get somebody who's low right now who could use. I think we'll raid. Come on, there must be someone. Okay, we'll raid this person. Raid is out. Looks like they're doing a speed run. So, thank you all. This is Soa signing out.